Hi, good afternoon. I'm trying my best to get on the chair, but as you can see, I think Buster's in the way. Well, you can see because I think the camera's sitting a little bit low. There we go, anyway. Hope I've not got off the top now. I'm wearing the latest thing I've made. As you can see, it's a bit small for me because I made it to sell, but it's a bit large on the mannequin. So it's sort of in between the two of us, really. And that's the back view of it, if you can see it. It's made in 100% cotton, and I crocheted it from a very, very old pattern. It's so old, in fact, that half of it's worn off, and so I really can't give you any help as to where you can find this pattern. As you see, very, very shabby pattern. And where it's been creased, it's all worn off. I made it for myself in cream. I think when I was first married, and I used to get a lot of compliments with it. It does unfortunately come in the one size, so I tried to make it a bit larger by using an Aran cotton instead of a double knit. But it's meant to have longer sleeves, but they're a little bit long on me. What have I been buying? Well, this is beautiful, but it's very, very, very fine. Very fine. It's got sequins on it. So I think I might have to actually run another thread of black along with it. I've been buying some buttons from, if you live in the UK, from Camps. Some nice big buttons ready for, you know, when I do chunky jackets. And I've also got a smaller one in the green. And some toddles, which I love toddles to put them on jackets and things. Patterns. Once again, it's vintage. That's it's supposed to have a knitted rib around the edge, but I think I shall be actually crocheting it around because I'm not much on the knitted, especially with the ribbing. That's an old Hayfield pattern. This one is a Serdar pattern, which is quite current. It's done in the 4-ply. That's 4-ply UK, which is thin, not 4-ply American. And then this one I thought would be great for using appointments. Well, as to what I'm doing at the moment, I'm actually started another of the jackets. I've done it started it. You do it all in one at the bottom. And I started it in the James Seabrett that I bought the other day. And yes, Margaret, I've gone on to Susan Bates. What are they called now? I can't remember what they're called now. Anyway, they come in a package. The plastic crochet hooks. I love the metal ones, but on certain yarns they do catch a little bit and snaggle a little bit. So I thought, well, I'll try that. So this is what I'm making, and once again I'm using the good old standard. I must find another pattern that I like. The good old standard jacket. Well, as you can see, Buster's taking up most of the room on here, and I think that's about all I've got to say. Oh, except I did try to take a lot of photographs the other day with my new camera. Went outside in the sunshine, it was a beautiful day. Took Paris out, and I took about 60 snaps, really pleased with myself. Came back in, uploaded them, 4 came out. So not only is it rubbish at doing the videos, it's also rubbish at doing stills. But what was funny was I was carrying Paris back in through the patio doors and her leg fell off. Now that wouldn't have been so funny, except there was a very low flying, you know, those little private aeroplanes going past. And he did sort of like a loop round in a circle, you know. I felt like I said, I'm not burying anybody, it's not live, it's a dummy, it's a mannequin. I did expect the police to call at my door at any time, but they didn't, so it's fortunate. Anyway, if you're interested in my little top, it's going on my, well, it's gone on my Etsy site. That's Urban Gypsy Crochet, and that's all I think I've got to say for now. Oh, except I put Paris in a pair of my high heels to try and stabilise her, but unfortunately she keeps falling off her high heels. So that wasn't a good idea. I really don't know what I'm going to do with her. She stands on her tiptoes. So when you stand her up, even though she's on a rod that goes up the back of her leg, she just sways about. There must be some other way apart from balancing her on a crocheting hook. Anyway, got my thoughts on that. So I'll see you all soon. Bye for now.